Hey there, guys. Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with a salute to an actor who almost defined a genre of movies. I mean, he was just a action star powerhouse. He did a lot of movies, mid '70s to the '80s and stuff. He passed away very young, or he was still pretty young. I think he died in like 1990. Um, but the actor I'm talking about is I won't tear his name up. He's an Italian actor, Maurizio Merli. Now, he's been in a bunch of stuff, a lot of Euro crime, Polizia movies, or I think I probably mispronounced that. But anyways, guys, recently I got a box set. It was a Milan, and Umberto Lenzi box set and stuff. And there's a movie in here that he made with Tomas Milan. And I'm going to talk about that one first. This is The Cynic, The Rat, and the Fist. And really cool movie, really good. Especially this edition. I had never seen the movie before. I've seen Merli in a few movies, but this was really good. I mean, they team up well. I mean, he usually plays a cop, you know. This time, Tomas is a crime boss, and Merli's the guy that's trying to take him down. Rogue cop Leo Tanzi. It's just a great ass kicking thriller, '70s style. It's something like that. But this is a great release nonetheless. It's got a bunch of special features. It's got the soundtrack on a CD in here, and great movie, man. It really is. It came out in 1977, and it's got a great cast. It's written so small I can't read it right now. Let me see. See if there's anybody else in particular that sticks out. It's got Robert Hundar in it. Now he made a lot of spaghetti westerns and stuff, but really good. I mean, this really shows Merli at his best, you know, or one of his best movies and stuff. So it's really good. You can get this other ways. You don't have to buy the box set to get it. But I do recommend this. I think this is the uncut version, I believe. So The Cynic, The Rat, and The Fist. The Fist. Now this next one is a movie starring Maurizio Merli. This was a Cauldron Films release. I think they're the new upstart Blu-ray. They put out some good stuff. They put out what's that one movie? What is it called? Contraband. I bought that edition of Contraband, but this one's called Convoy Busters, and it's got two different artworks on here. This is from Cauldron. It's got a lot of special features on here. I really thought that was cool. And it's got Olga Carlotos in this too as the woman in it. But she was also in Kioma. She's the pregnant woman that may or may not have the plague. So, but she's really good in here. She's, you know, playing a normal type of person. But Convoy Busters kind of goes in. He goes in undercover to bust these guys that are. He's. Well, let me read this. Maybe make more sense to you. After brandishing his gun and badge too many times in front of powerful people, Maurizio Merli is busted down from homicide to emergency squad. Despite his demotion, he is not content with letting Rome's criminal element run rapid and his violent nature soon finds him the target of both the press and the local mob. And after a bloody attempt on his life, he's transferred to a quiet coastal town to run a local department. But never one to leave things alone, he quickly finds a dangerous smuggling ring, is using the cover of the sea and darkness to run their operation in his sleepy district. Really cool. It's got some great stunt work, as always, in a Maurizio Merli movie. Very good. I had never heard of this until recently when Cauldron announced it. I pre-ordered. Well, no, I didn't pre-order it. I got this from Amazon, actually. But yeah, you can still pick this up on Amazon. This is a pretty new release. It came out about 2 months ago. But there you go, Convoy Busters. Now, this is one of my favorite movies of his. This is like one of the last spaghetti western type of action film. One of the last ones they made and everything. And this is when I guess I first, was introduced to him in this movie. But the movie I'm talking about, this is a Blue Underground DVD release, by the way. I'd like to upgrade to a Blu-ray sometime, but I'm hoping Arrow or somebody will put the movie out. The movie I'm talking about is Manajaw, or also known as A Man Called Blade. It's let me read this one too. Merli stars as a hatchet-wielding bounty hunter with a dark past and an even more desperate future. But when he disrupts the balance of power in a corrupt mining town, he unleashes a firestorm of brutality, betrayal, and cold-blooded murder. Now one man stalks a savage land where justice walks a razor and no bullets slice deeper than the vengeance. He is a man called Blade. Really cool. It's got Donald O'Brien. You'll instantly recognize his face from a bunch of spaghetti westerns. He was in Run Man Run. He was in Keoma. And then you got... it's directed by Sergio Martino, who made Torso, Mountain of the Cannibal God, etc., etc. But this is, I guess this is fully restored as much as it could be at this time, because this came out in 2013, so it's 10 years old. I think it's due for a great Blu-ray edition of it. One of the things that you might want to write down and keep up with is the musical score. It's the good old DeAngelis brothers again. They're making their return back to Mike's DVD and Blu-ray collection after I talked about them in Keoma doing their crazy way out moaning off-key singing music that somehow or another it stays in your head and you almost like it after a while. But they did the score for this too, and hey, it's not much better. It's about the same, but you got a man singing more this time as opposed to the woman in Keoma, and he does a lot of it's real deep voice. You can't understand exactly what he's saying, but funny enough, it kind of sticks with you too and stuff. So the 70s must have been a weird time. I mean, I was born in 1976. I mean, there must have been some good drugs going around. People were like, oh man, this sounds great. I mean, it's very European, you have to think, but anyways, A Man Called Blade, I really like this. A lot of times when I think of Keoma, I think of this one, and it's not necessarily because of the music score. They just kind of, I don't know, they kind of bookend each other really good. So, but yeah, Man Called Blade, I hope it comes out on Blu-ray soon in a special edition. And finally, guys, I can't talk about Maurizio Merli without talking about this. This is one of his absolute best crime movies, Italian Euro crime. This came out in 1976, so it's 47 years old, boys and girls. This was filmed in 240 to 1 aspect ratio, filmed in Techniscope. The movie I'm talking about is The Tough Ones. And this is one of those really great Blu-ray sets that you got to get your hands on. I mean, the Grindhouse Releasing made this, and they always put so much into these releases. Previously, they did the really good version of the Big Gun Down. Now, it's come out since. I'm trying to see what I did with it, but oh, okay. The Big Indicator put out this huge box of the Big Gun Down, but still, that particular release, not this one. You know, it has a CD soundtrack, and it's got a lot of extras that's not on there. So you need to keep both of them if you're thinking about upgrading. But anyways, the Tough Ones is Umberto Lenzi movie. It also stars Tomas Milian, Maria Rosario Omaggio, and really cool. And the packaging is really cool. I mean, it's got this really nice slip case. Comes off with, I guess this is another name for it. Maybe this was the American release name, Assault with a Deadly Weapon. So it's got that poster art there. Then you open it up, it's really nice. You got the CD soundtrack, you got some like postcard things, and then you got two Blu-ray discs. One is just full of extras. I want to see what's all on here. It's the original unrated, uncensored director's cut. It's been mastered in 4K. It's got, you know, different optional language tracks. It's got audio commentary by the great Mike Malloy, who really knows his stuff on Eurocrime. He's just a man full of knowledge. It's got brand new interviews. It's got a special tribute to Maurizio Merli by some people. It's got the bonus CD. And to be honest, it's got a lot of extras on here. They don't even scratch the surface on what's on here. But this is definitely one you want to get. If you're getting into Eurocrime, this is definitely one that you need to get. I mean, and this particular release is really cool. Tough Ones. Just great. Tomas and him play off each other really well. Of course, they were in the Cynic, the Rat, and the Fist also, which I guess this would be their first pairing was with the Tough Ones. So there you go, guys. Maurizio Merli. On the Convoy Busters, there's a really great tribute to him by his son. And there's some really cool stuff like that on there. So definitely on the Convoy Busters, it's on there. Really good. It's got a lot of extras on there. It's pretty cool. So there you go. If you're getting interested in Eurocrime, definitely keep your eye on Maurizio Merli. Check out his movies. Just read up on him, get some information and everything. And it's really cool. He's really cool. There you go. So comments, questions, anything, let me know, guys. And if you can, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of Eurocrime videos, spaghetti western videos, black exploitation, classic westerns, you know, anything you can think of, silent movies even. I got all kinds of stuff on my channel. I got real broad taste in movies. So there you go, guys. So take it easy out there. Check out Maurizio Merli. Check out the Tough Ones, Convoy Busters, really good movies. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.